Heather's not that good in ranked this season. There's a classic rage bait take right there. Honestly, Prism, I respect the level of rage bait. Sometimes, chat, you've just got to sit back and just appreciate greatness when it's in your stream, you know? Iron Fist isn't good. It's not that I think Iron Fist isn't good. I just don't think he's that good. I think he's like, again, like he's maybe like the 7th best DPS in the game. I just think people don't know how to play against him yet. Like, I don't think Iron Fist is much better or worse than last season, but I also thought he was quite decent. Bro, put it on fucking heal. Oh yeah, okay, we have invisible. Yeah, my hero is so OP, guys. The way Raccoon can throw right clicks. The way the Raccoon throws right clicks in the general direction of anyone and it full heals through my ult. That's a very, very strong character. In case you guys were wondering, Hela is still by far the best character in the whole game. I hate Hela, but I also hate Hawkeye. Yeah, Hawkeye's really cancer. Like, Hawkeye's not as good as Hela, but Hawkeye has a chance to be more annoying. She's also the hardest. Hela is legitimately a top 5 easiest DPS character in the game, like, unironically. Character literally is brain dead. Hitbox is the size of logs, 2 iframes, a stun that you can just throw in the ground in any 1v1, infinite range. Iron Fist has a lower skill ceiling than Hela, skill floor. Iron Fist has a higher skill ceiling than Hela and has a higher skill floor than Hela. Like, Iron Fist has a higher everything than Hela. It's not even, these heroes aren't even comparable. This is the thing I love, is that I could have done that on the first patch of the game where Iron Fist was dog shit. Has nothing to do with the heroes' changes, right? I think the biggest change they made to Iron Fist was the kick cooldown. Quickly ties into delete. Yeah, exactly. Well, Hela fundamentally it plays a different game to every other character for the most part. Like, the game, most high elo games come down to if Hela's open and both teams have a Hela player, the game comes down to protect the Hela and pressure the enemy Hela. That's the game. And whichever Hela player can do more, or whichever team can protect the Hela better wins. Did they buff Iron Fist damage? Yeah, a little bit. They buffed his tank damage by a relatively significant amount. I think the most underrated part about Raccoon is his actual left click DPS. It's actually really fucking high. Higher than Punish, he just has insane fall off. Yeah. Raccoon and Jeff are unhealthy characters. Well, like, Raccoon is unhealthy because... Like, Jeff is unhealthy because his design is fundamentally not accurate. Like, his design is fundamentally toxic, right? He doesn't function as a support character. And he is unkillable, and he's the best 1v1 hero in the game. And then Raccoon, I think Raccoon's design is just fine. Just probably I think his healing numbers are just too high. I think they always were too high for especially how easy it is to actually heal. But yeah, I definitely feel like this game, support is the role I think that's the weakest. Necros described Jeff's job as rage bait in the enemy team. Pretty much, yeah, pretty much. Jeff is a character whose main viability is harassing, building ult, and then his ultimate's one of the best ults in the entire game, right? Like, I think Jeff's ult is incredibly OP. I also think you can play him as an anti-flanker because he wins every single 1v1 of any flanking character besides maybe Thor. You can literally just put him on flank angles when the enemy like Magic or Iron Fist goes on a flank, then you can just poke them out and kill them. As long as you don't fight in really close quarters, you're never actually gonna die 1v1 as Jeff. Character's just turbo unkillable. Hawkeye only kill him reliably. Yeah, like Hela and Hawkeye can kill Jeff, but it's like the problem is that investing in killing Jeff is a really big investment because if you don't kill him, you waste so many resources trying, right? Screw goes really good against Jeff to billion damage him when he's swimming. Yeah, I can see that. It's quite easy to hit him. Problem is you can't trap him when he's underground, right? Oh my god, the Hela got a kill, so the fucking Loki gets rezzed and we lose. Oh my fucking god, that's so cancer! Like, that is so stupid! Jesus Christ, her damage when she's fully charged is unbelievable. Imagine, you can't dive there, switchman. Yes, surely it's me while we're losing. The only one who has any degree of impact in this entire game. Legitimately, I am 1v9 this game. Jesus Christ, this Emma character is so broken! Like, what the fuck is that damage? The thing is, they don't even have that much anti-dive. Like, Raccoon Loki is like super diveable. I mean, I was killing their supports. Like, the thing is, you want to say the anti-dive show, but like, it's not like I got no value. I literally was the only one getting kills in fights. I honestly don't understand why they made Hela's E like stun. I just don't understand why it has a stun component to it. They can make it pull in, they can make it knock away and just remove the stun, and it would be like still like a really good ability. I could just never watch horror movies by myself. I'd have to have someone with me if I wanted to watch a horror movie. I can watch it with you. I mean, Prism probably wants to watch it with me and hold my fucking penis while doing it. I guess my bad? Like, legit, we have zero indication that was coming. Because if she's far enough away, it hides the voice line. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, my FPS, like, I don't know, my FPS is just literally, like, spiking so much. The problem is, chat, like, legit, I can only stream this game for, like, a certain amount of hours before my PC just doesn't work anymore. I swear people have, like, such awful opinion on Namo. Like, people really think Namo's only good if you're playing with Hulk. Or, like last season, he's only good when you're playing with Luna. I feel like such a disgustingly delusional take. People are bored of playing him. I just think people's mentality on... People actually have no idea what's good or bad in video games. They just look at a patch note and see that my character got buffed, he must be good. Character got nerfed, my character must be bad. Melee is fine without team up. Yeah, but he is designed to be an anti-melee character. That's the point. You play him, he's designed to be a counter pick character. But people don't play him even when he's good because they think he's bad unless you have Hulk. And then they'll play him with Hulk because they think his team up's OP. It's just such a disgustingly brain dead take. But again, everyone in this game is so bad. Like, Namor is absolutely, completely fine without the team up. I literally have never played Namor ever. I actually think Namor might be the only character I genuinely don't think I've ever even played in practice range. Best support? I don't know. I actually still think Inviswoman probably is the most consistent and best support overall. But I don't know. I mean, like, I feel like Loki is a weird one. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's so hard to say who's the best support because I also feel like Luna Snow is like the best support in the game. I feel like Loki's the best support in the game. I feel like Invisible. I think those three supports are like the best three. But I don't know, like, you could honestly convince me on any three of those supports being the best support in the game. Like, it's just, I don't know, the whole fucking cast is just disgusting. I mean, I guess now you can't four stack anymore in Halo. It'll be way easier to climb. But I also think the meta gets worse for me every patch. I think melee's worse than it's ever been. I don't know, I think Iron Fist and Magic are both good characters, but I think that they're overrated as fuck. And I think also, like, Emma Frost being as good as she is just super cancer. Iron Fist for every lobby? Not really. Iron Fist is a character that will run lobbies until people realize the hero's mediocre as fuck. But I think when you get to the high elo lobbies, I don't think he's going to do that much. Plus, like, Iron Fist gets banned so much anyway. People who think Iron Fist is OP generally just tend to be bad players. I think the character's like super mediocre. He's not mediocre. He's good, but he's not OP. There's nowhere near OP. They hit top 500 now they're stacking. If I played enough, I'd be able to hit top 500 for sure. So the champ was viable highest level, little no skill expression. I mean, unironically, like, Iron Fist is one of the highest skill expression characters in the game. Unironically. I guess you want to talk about Iron Fist, right? How? So many moving parts to the character. So many things can go wrong in split seconds. Cooldown management, positioning, timing on your block. Has so many mind games to it. Unironically requiring decent tracking, decent positioning during your punches. It's one of the harder characters in the game for sure. I mean, again, not saying much because almost every hero in this game is trivially easy, but he's still one of the hardest characters for sure. I mean, like, compare him to like any hit scan hero in the game and he's harder pretty much. Maybe Widow? I don't think so. I think maybe Star-Lord is harder, but like that's about the only one I could think of that's harder. Well, I mean, but if you look at you overrate how hard movement is, but I think you overrate how hard aim is. Aim is such a disgustingly easy skill in this game because of how big the hitboxes are. They're like, oh, like a hero like Heller's trivial character because you don't have to play the game. You just click. Aim is the highest whole mechanical skill. Yes, but not in a game like this. Not really, because the aiming, like I said, is so trivial. And also, most hitscan heroes have to think about one thing. Like you play Heller, you need to position not like a complete monkey, and you need to click on people. That's it. That's literally the character. Like on melee DPS, you have to think about 100,000 more things all the time. You're always in a much more dangerous position. And especially with how dogshit the netcode is, it makes actually outplaying things so fucking hard. Like, if this game had good netcode and tighter hitboxes, then I think we can actually have a discussion about hitscan being a skilled role. But it's not a skilled role right now. In fact, I think melee DPS is the only role that's even close to skilled in this game. But even melee, most of the melee characters I don't think are even that hard. I think there's only 2 characters in this entire game. There's only 2 characters in this entire game that are actually difficult characters, and that's Spider-Man and Black Panther. Every single other character in the game is either mediocre or easy. I think those 2 characters are so much harder than every other character, it's laughable. But I don't know, I do always find it funny though, the way people try to like... I think people try to treat this game like it's a competitive game. With like an actual real respectable esports scene, when it's just not. Like, it's just not, bro. This game is such a meme. Like, you just have to accept it for what it is. If you want to play a competitive hero shooter, just play Overwatch, bro. BP's hard because he's not good. I mean, it's both. BP has the highest skill ceiling, I think, of any character in the game. I actually think he has a higher skill. Think he has a higher skill ceiling than Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man's skill ceiling is a little bit fake. Like, he still has a really high skill ceiling, but I think it's a little bit fake. BP's skill ceiling is limited? Not really. I mean, in a sense, yes, but every character's skill ceiling is limited to a degree, right? But I think like a BP has almost everything that's involved in a character. Incredibly advanced movement, incredibly advanced aiming, and then incredibly tight decision making. Like, he has the 3 pillars of those things. BP actually team up? I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know how much of the meta in this game has come down to team ups, but I mean, it definitely helps. I mean, it can turn a dogshit hero into OP hero if they have a good team up. But I also think that it doesn't really matter. Because there's characters you play regardless of their team up. Like Hella, you just pick Hella regardless of her team up, right? If your comp needs high sustained damage, you just play Hella regardless. Holy shit, I'm alive. How the fuck am I alive? But I mean, team-ups are also a thing, another major thing that makes this game significantly less competitive, right? It's a really cool system, and I think it's a good system overall, but... It's a massive kill, actually. The fact they get a kill out of that is pretty big. Please heal me, please heal me, please heal me. There's no way we lose this. Both the healers are dead. They just try and kill the cheese the raccoon. He'll come here, right? I think one of the most annoying things about Inviswoman though is that when you kill it, you can't spawn camp her, which is a massive, massive part of playing melee DPS. Is they tend to excel in isolate 1v1s if you catch them by surprise. And you can't do that against Inviswoman because she's invisible. That is the anchor's just another ability. Yeah, but the anchor doesn't make a difference, right? Anchor doesn't make any difference. Because the anchor is a complete fake thing. The second they remove the anchor from somebody, They just buff the stats that they had, right? So effectively it makes no difference.
Look, you can ult.
It's really bad that we lose there, Moira for no reason. He fucked his beacon though. I'll play regardless, you know. Well, yeah. I mean, oh, you don't mean as a team up anchor though, right? Okay, I see what you mean. She's just OP. Like you guys say, the guy above says the Hela anchor makes her good because she has 15% damage. The thing is that when they remove Hela's anchor, they're going to give her 15% damage back. Like that's the thing. I mean, Hela's still the best solo queue. I mean, Hela's just the best hero in every single possible aspect of every game. She's the best ranked hero. She's the best pro play hero. She's the best everything. She has the best kit in the game by far. It's not even close. And her numbers are overtuned as fuck. I think Bucky's kit is better actually, but Hela's left clicks are just absolutely disgusting. Nah, Psylocke's good, but Psylocke's really not that. I don't think Psylocke's that strong. She's definitely not as good as Hela. Like Psylocke can't lobby admin the same way that Hela can. Like there's no character in the game that can lobby admin like Hela is. I think that the lower elo games you get, the better Psylocke gets, right? The higher elo you get, the better Hela gets, which has always been the case. So right now, it's the start of the season. The games are just generally just completely piss low. Oh fuck, I suck. Bro, I fucking hate this character. This game's so boring. Psylocke way more intensive. I don't think Psylocke's more aim intensive, but she's hard. She's much harder to play than Hela, that's for sure. But I mean, every single meta that this game's ever had has been single-handedly dictated by a Hela. Like there's basically been, in my opinion, in this game, two main metas in this game so far, right? There's been the season 1 meta where it was like the Iron Man Hulk meta. Oh man, I can actually get a touch. Oh, actually, she helped me. There was the Iron Man Hulk meta. That was determined by Hela pick on ban because you can't play the comp without Hela. And then there was the Star-Lord comp in season 2 or season 1.5, whatever it was, that was dictated entirely by Hela bans because the Star-Lord res comp lost into the Hela comp. It's just so boring. And Groot, I don't know. Groot's a weird character because Groot has like the highest upside of any tank, but he's also like get countered really easily. Groot just is dependent on your draft. If you draft a good comp and you get Groot, it's kind of GG. I know. I ironically actually find Groot quite easy to play against my heroes. It's pretty easy matchups for most of my characters. Like Iron Fist, Wolverine just completely decimate Groot from the game. Wolverine, I mean Wolverine's fine though. Like Wolverine into Groot is still a good matchup. You just need to draft properly. Like a lot of the characters in this game, a lot of these characters in the game are good or bad because they allow certain draft picks can make them a lot better, right? Like the reason the Star-Lord comp, part of the reason the Star-Lord comp was so dominant was because it was easy to draft because all you needed to do was ban Hela and then all of a sudden the comp is really good. So if you get the comp, it's going to be OP. There's loads of things like that. Like I don't actually think Groot is that good, but I think that like if there was no bans, I don't think Groot would be that good. Like I mean, he'd be good, but he wouldn't be that good. I just think because of the draft system, it makes him. It can really make him a lot better. Bro. I think there's a lot of characters like that. I think that the draft system is the one system in this game that I think makes the competitive side of the game really interesting. Because I actually do think there's a lot of competitive interesting decisions you can do in draft. Bro, you have 6 bans. Did they change the system? Have they updated the system?
It's crazy. They don't have any supports because I'm on them and you guys lose. You guys are just getting diffed. Genuinely, you're getting diffed.
Six bans to protect? Oh wow. Now that changes the meta a lot. I don't know how the system works, but I don't know how good how good actually is the Psylocke team up, by the way, with Emma Frost. Is it better than the old one with magic? Makes it harder for Hela to kill her. That's true actually. I guess because for me for the melee matchups the team up's basically useless. because you just instantly hit the clone and you immediately find out which the right one is, right? It's pretty easy to play around as a melee. This character needs to be destroyed, by the way. The game at its peak still has massive discrepancies in skill between the best player and the worst player in the lobby. And early season, because there's no placements, it's 100 times worse. These lobbies will have games because the way the system works is that you will have people like me who haven't played much this season at the same level of people who were like Celestial 3 peak who've played a shit ton this season. That's the difference. So I've had 800 Celestial the same guy. I mean, that's not necessarily true though, because this game has inflationary MMR, right? So it's not quite the same. Even if the actual number gap is the same, it's not the same because the system's inherently inflationary. So like so much of this game is just how much you play, right? Whereas like most of the players at the high elo just no life the game, especially when there was stacking as well. That created a different story, but I mean ranked, right? Like your rating in this game is just a complete meme. It's like actually insane with how bad, especially this season when you have the performance-based rating, it just makes the whole rank system completely pointless. Sorry, I was in the system. I mean, the problem is that they de-rank you like 7 ratings, right? They do like I think I finished Celestial 1. Like I think I finished Eternity and decayed to like Celestial 1, and then I think I was placed in like Plat 1. So I think it's like is it 9? Is it 9 ratings? Whether it's bad for tanks? Oh, no, it's not bad for supports. It's bad for tanks. I don't think it's bad for supports. It's bad because you're incentivized to play selfishly than to play to win. It's better to have every game playing for the MVP and lose 5 to 10% more of your games. It's stupid. So I mean, it depends on what support you play, because it seems to be based off your SVP rating. So if you farm SVP on a character, you will just gain shit tons of points. I mean, the system's just dog shit. Like, the rank system's pathetically useless and completely worthless in every conceivable way. Combined with the fact the game competitively is a joke anyway. Like, why do people take this game seriously is beyond me. I don't get it. Like, the game's fun, but it's fun because it's casually fun. Final performance from MMR. Performance-based MMR is fine until you get to a certain rating, right? When you get to a certain rating, it's like it becomes problematic. Like when you're in piss low, it doesn't really matter because the system is there mostly to push Smurfs out of low elo. Performance-based stun falls off. I mean, performance-based stuff should not be a thing once you get to like GM. But again, like you have to understand, this game incentivizes you to this game pushes you to climb regardless. Because the system is inherently inflationary, these systems don't really make a big deal. Like honestly, like I don't know why every single rank game doesn't just copy League of Legends system. Like League of Legends has by far the best rank system of any game I've ever played, and it's not even close. It's like actually disgusting how good their matchmaking is compared to everything else. Like their rank system. Nah, Overwatch's matchmaking was bad. League of Legends rank system was significantly better than League's. Overwatch's matchmaking was for sure bad. Well, I mean, it wasn't bad. Overwatch matchmaking was okay, but it was nowhere near as good as League of Legends. League of Legends has always had the best the best rank system, what you want to call it. For every average player, just 50% win rate. Yeah, exactly. League tries so hard to force you to be 50% when players are really good. That is such disgusting copium, by the way. It's such copium. Like League of Legends rank is like the fairest thing you can ever have. Like, yes, it has EUMM to a degree, but like every MM system has EUMM, right? But League, like the way they do their tiers, the way the game is like, it's just so nice. Oh, I thought my ulti. I did not have my ulti. I know I was playing as if I had my ulti. Probably because I'm playing on like 1% fucking brain power right now. League is the most competitive game like a Landside. Well, I mean, in terms of rank, yeah. Like, I think CS is probably a more competitive game overall. But CS has like the worst matchmaking of any major game I've ever played. Yeah, that's what I mean. You don't play MM. You just play like facing. Should have just triple dash there. always have the most success on is the triple dashing. I think it's the best way to play it. That's not right. Players don't play face it. I mean, that's why League of Legends has the best ranked system, because almost all the pros play ranked, right? Also, like, how did my dash get cancelled there? Oh, I need to get a VP.
3, 2, 1, and
It's unlucky as fuck, by the way, that my thing, my spear killer. This torch wants my dick, bro. You might go, thank you, man. League players don't play ranked? I mean, yes, they do. I mean, look at people like Chovy and Faker and stuff. Like, almost all the Korean players play ranked. Because League of Legends actually has a ranked system that's worth playing if you're a pro player. Oh fuck it, I'm so bad. That's under 3 games a day. I mean, that's still playing a decent amount of ranked. Plus, I don't know if that's also including his Smurfs. Plus, that's only 1 player, right? You look at the average pro player in Overwatch, literally play like zero games of ranked a day, maybe 1 game of ranked, and the games are like 3 times shorter. League pro scrim 6 hours a day. I mean, most pros will scrim that much anyway. Some league pros don't exactly play ranked to win. I mean, if you're playing ranked to win as a pro player, you're a fucking moron. Especially if you're in NA/EU, where the ranked games are incredibly uncompetitive in comparison. You should play ranked to just learn new characters for your pool, for the most part. Play characters you're not comfortable with, that are not your best character. That's why you play ranked. That's what I used to do in Overwatch. When I was a pro, and I was told I might be playing Echo, I literally just one-tricked Echo and ranked for like 2 weeks. Play on a Smurf, and like, yes, I'm gonna like lose so many games because I'm not playing doomfist, but it's like, the whole point of it is like, I'm playing to get better at a character. Like, I remember at one point in my life, I didn't play Genji at all, right? I was originally like a Pharah player for the most part, like Junkrat and McCree. And then I was like, okay, like, we need a Genji player because Genji's OP. So I was like, okay, fuck it, I'll learn Genji. And I just remember just like tanking so much rating because I was just playing Genji in ranked, and then eventually Genji became my best hero. I mean, because to be honest, most people, especially most Western players, have disgustingly bad mentality for the game. Like, almost all pro players and in almost every esports in Europe and America are all completely moronically brain dead when it comes to their craft. My Genji used to be so good back in the day, actually, like for real. What, get you come back to Overwatch? Nothing. You see the rule of perks? I actually conceptually like the idea of perks. I actually don't mind the perk system at all. The problem with perks is just like, it's like way too little too late. My Hanzo wasn't very good. My Hanzo was bad. My Hanzo was really inconsistent, but to be honest, like, my career as a player was like, when I was playing in 2016, early 2017, I was really good. I was really dedicated. And I had like a pretty decent hero pool. And then I basically just like stopped playing pro play for certain reasons, and then after that, like, I started playing Doomfist and streaming. At that point, I just didn't really play the game seriously anymore. Triple blinks to chose to make him on team with the critical HP. I mean, yeah, but I don't think it's a bad thing by nature, like perks. And the problem that Overwatch devs had, like you said, is that they don't know how to balance their own game. Oh fuck! I mean, Overwatch was a brilliant game in its core. It was just killed by one exact hero, Brig, completely destroyed the game. I actually don't think there's ever been a game in history that I can think of that one single character added to the game has killed the game as hard as Brig killed Overwatch. Genuinely can't think of one. Like, yes, it like wasn't the only thing, and there's issues before, and obviously big issues afterwards, but like, fuck. I think that was like the start of the, that was like the beginning of the end, right? She ideally want to stagger her, so she doesn't get the, so she can't go through the 4, but she might not be able to because they have full time to there. Oh, it's not last round actually. Probably because the meta were the same for years. I mean, the meta, I don't think that's, I mean, I think that's a little bit of copium. Like, yes, there's like an element of truth to that for sure. Like, I agree with that. Like, dive was meta, but like, when people say dive was meta in like the early seasons, dive was like really, it was the best comp, but it was not like the only comp that was playable. Yeah, but Orisa Sigma was meta way after Brig came out. Orisa Sigma meta, because Sigma was released way after Brig. At that point, in my opinion, the game was dead. Why can't I listen to your V-Rising podcast? I'll link it in the chat after this game if you remind me. If you really want to watch it.
This isn't a pop song, Luna.
Read the perks, I don't give a fuck, bro. Leroy and T7 fucked up the game pretty hard to release. Ah, yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't know anything about that, but at least for the games like because like the thing is in League of Legends, because League of Legends have the system. Read the I did read the perks you said. I mean, I don't know, like I remember reading the recall blink charges is just stupid. But yeah, like what was I saying? In League of Legends, it doesn't matter how broken a character is, because if a character gets to the point where it's unbelievably unplayably broken, like I'm thinking, like you guys remember. If any of you guys played League of Legends back in Season 3, do you guys remember Kassadin in Season 3? I mean, that character was legitimately... I actually just can't explain to you how broken that character was back then. And it had a 97% ban rate, pick a ban rate. And like in ranked, right? It's like, this character was just... It was Season 4? Or whatever, Season 4, Season 3, whatever. Like... I mean, genuinely, this character was disgusting. Like, I loved the character and I loved to play him, but you literally could just never play him outside of blind pick. You just never get through. But it's like, okay, like it doesn't matter. But like, think about it though. If League of Legends didn't have a ban system, every single game would have Kassadin in it. Whichever team gets blue team just wins the game on the spot because they get Kassadin. So yeah, like in League it's fine for like characters to be OP. The problem in League, the real balancing issue becomes when systems and items become OP, right? Because there's been like patches where like, I think there was a patch not that long ago where like Warmogs was really fucking OP. And when Warmogs is OP, it means that any hero that scales off Warmogs just becomes instinctively 100 times better. Which then effectively dictates an entire thing that you can't ban. Now, DFG was a disgusting item. DFG was absolutely disgusting in item, bro. It turned any mage into a one-shot. Like, Ahri just was a one-shot character. Bro, am I just going to come back and die, and then come back and die, and come back and die again? The problem is that the item's design was fundamentally toxic, right? I'm certain you built it on more. I'm pretty sure you built it on Akali as well. I think even you might have built it on Katarina. I don't remember though. Like if they added DFG equivalent item back to the game right now, can you imagine what the game would be like? Oh fuck, I'm so good. Oh. I don't know. The mag got res. What the fuck? How long is it all last time? Fucking grab. Okay. Let me play games you never exposed in the game. I'll talk about the game you play right now. Yeah, the COD commentary YouTube videos for real. Hey, chat, I don't need to focus on these games to have value, right? This game's it's not a hard game. Jerry, for them for using a demon compared to swinging up form, I don't know. I think you swing more often than demon, but I like to generally alternate because I find that if you do 2 demons in a row or 2 swings in a row, you tend to get stuck in animations pretty hard. Emma Frost overrated as fuck. Emma Frost is really good into certain comps, but she's not. I think she loses pretty hard into really hard range comps. I think she's probably a map dependent hero. Maps where you can play around corners and close range, she's just unstoppably broken. Oh, he's talking appearance wise. Ah, I mean that's actually based. Unironically based though. She's not ugly, but she's not that hot. She's not my kind of girl, guys. Not my kind. Not my type. Am I crazy, by the way? I still think they should rework. They should rework Wolverine into a tank, no? I feel like it makes way more sense conceptually for him to be a tank. I guess the only problem is he's really small in the lore, right? Do an ex-girlfriend tier list. Not doing an ex-girlfriend tier list.
My team is AFK. My team is so scared. My team is AFK. My team is so scared. My team is AFK. My team is so scared. My team is AFK. It's just bullshit. Hey, friends. We're both friends. Yeah. Hey, friends.